hot topic, keto diet. What? All right, so the keto diet is everywhere. All right, me myself, I've written and had keto diets probably like going back 5-6 years. No, more like 7 or 8. Either way, they've been around for quite a while, but now it's kind of like a trend. So keto diet is a trend thing. All right, now for those of you that don't know, all right, I kind of dropped some of this knowledge because I be assuming that everybody know what I know, but it's not. Like, they don't. And then when I talk to people about it, they be like, what? That's what it do? And some of these people be like really like, up on nutrition. And so I thought, but either way, I'm gonna drop some facts on you about the keto diet. All right. Now, if you didn't know, I think most people know that it is based on like low carbs. All right. So your intake of carbs is low. Now it's a couple different ways to do this keto diet, but I'm gonna just give you the blanketed kind of generic version of it. All right. So when you intake a really low amount of carbs, all right, your body starts to produce ketones. All right. Now these ketones, what they do is instead of using the carbohydrates in our body for energy, which is like the first source that our body goes to get energy to do it, all that, like we going to the carbs first. All right. We're using the carbs, and then second, it'd be like the fats. And I think last is the protein, because you're going to be eating up muscle, and you don't want to do that. You want to be suns out, guns out, right? Right. Okay. So back to the ketones. So when you ingest like really, really low amounts of carbohydrates, all right, instead of your body using the carbs to get its energy from, it goes to the next source, which is fat. Sounds good, right? Yes, that's why it's kind of trending. But so instead of your body using carbs for energy, now it's going straight to using fat for energy. And when you use something for energy, it gets used up, depleted, sweated out, boom, gone. Like, we using that, okay? Like, it gone. So of course we want our body to like get rid of fat, right? That's like the main driving point behind losing weight. Get rid of fat, you know what I'm saying? To stay light. You're like, we don't want that. Get rid of that. Take that. Gone, right? So with the keto diet, is basically what it does, all right? So instead of using the carbs for energy, it's using the fat for energy. Now, you don't just eat low carbs, but you eat low carbs and you eat high amounts of fat. But this is not just like eating butter, okay? We're trying to eat good fats. Fats that's found like the monosaccharides, the polysaccharides, the monounsaturated, like, okay, those type of fats, not saturated fats. Definitely not trans fats, okay? So it don't mean I'm about to just go eat like butter and pork and do this the right way, okay? So be careful of the keto diets that you follow. And everything is labeled keto don't mean it's good. Especially stuff in the boxes processed, and we try to stay away from that kind of stuff, right? Yeah, bad. Veggies is the way to go. So low amounts of carbs, high amounts of good fats. These good fats can be found in like nuts and avocados and a bunch of other things I'm gonna think of. But you understand where I'm going with this, right? Okay? Like the good fats. Some fats can be saturated, but we're not gonna try to like overindulge in those, all right? But high fat, low carb, ketosis, lose the fat. That's basically the way it works. Now, note to people doing a keto diet, you should do it for more than about 3 months. I would say 12 to 14 weeks. After that, get back to eating your carbs, because our body actually needs carbs, okay? It really does for proper functioning. If you go long amounts of time on a low carb diet, it can have detrimental effects to the body, all right? Anybody that's been on a keto diet know it does take some getting used to, because when that body is going into ketosis, you feel like, oh my God, like you feel sleepy and lethargic and tired. And once you're into it for a few weeks, brain functioning actually does go down. Why? Because our brain needs carbs to think properly. Our body needs carbs for our brains to work properly. That's the right way to put it. So Example, I was on my keto diet. I was studying for a test. I could not focus because the way the body works, all right, is gonna take the energy and it's gonna give it to the functions of the body that it needs the most, all right? So like our heart gotta beat, our lungs gotta go, you know what I'm saying? We gotta do that. But like the body say you don't have to be that smart to live. So brain functioning kind of is toward the top of the list of things that the carbs won't have to use to yeah, you be like stupid on keto. I'm just saying, like my focus was like really bad. So I know this from experience, and that's always what I try to speak on. All right. So those are just a little key points to throw in with the keto facts. So now you know exactly what a keto diet is, what it does, and how it affects you, good and bad. All right. Know better, do better.